Okay, good morning, everyone. How are you? Another beautiful day in Queensland. So we've got something went wrong with Restream. I did it last night and did it for 10:30. And when I come in it this morning, there's nothing scheduled. So I'm sorry if you get a late notification about it because I don't know why it changed the time and why it wasn't giving me a countdown. I don't know. But we're here anyway. That's the main thing. My name's Suzie and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. So as long as you live in Australia, I can help you with anything. So I just noticed my necklace is a bit skewy. So as long as you're in Australia, I can help you. So if you're overseas and you need help finding a distributor, we can help you with that to find someone who's close to you. So we can go through Stampin' Up to find an international Stampin' Up demonstrator. So a couple of housekeeping things is one that it is 2 days to finish the celebration catalogue, which has got some gorgeous things that you get for free. So if you spend $100, you can get a certain gift within that range, and $200 spend is you've got the choice of the corners stamp pad, or you can get the hearts with the stamp pad and the dies that go with it. So they're really, really good. So also too with that, our joining is different. This one will only last. I've just put in the corner there to stay. If you want to shop, you can click on the QR code there. Now there's two days left for our joining special, which is just awesome. They've brought that out specially for the celebration. So I'll go down to our craft desk and I will show you what we've got. So just bear with me a moment while I change my camera over. There we go. I don't like waffling on too much about things, but this is a special offer, so I will tell you about it. You know, we've got a new catalogue coming out the end of April. So this one, you've got option 1 and option 2. So your normal $235 worth of product for $169 is great anyway. If you're just starting off, you choose your own starter kit, so you can choose anything with that $235. Option 1 is you get our Stampin' Right markers, which are these, the thin ones, not to be mistaken by using our blends. These are alcohol based, so if you draw on your stamps with an alcohol base, it will ruin them. These are the same as our inks. They're water based, so you can draw on the stamp and then print it off. Now this one here, I don't know if you can see it's upside down. This one here is special. So it's got flowers and leaves around it. And then in this line here, you can put your name. So I would do like Suzie Dee and stamp it with that. So, and these, you can't buy it. That's why it's special. You just can't buy it. I bought this at pre-order, which demonstrators are allowed to do. So, but you can't. It's not in any catalogue. It's not on the internet at all. It's purely for people joining Stampin' Up. So you'll get 2 lots of these Stampin' Right markers. So you get to choose. There's 4 sets of them. So you get to choose which one you want. And then the second option is you get an extra $51 worth of product. Okay, so either of those, all my information is in the more box below. So if you're interested in becoming a distributor, even if it's just a hobby distributor, a lot of people do that. They join and they just get what they want, like a hobby. So today we're still working with, and I've got some stamps. So we're still working with this fabulous set. It's a Thoughtful Wishes. So whether it comes back in the next catalogue or not, I don't know. But there will be some retiring stock. But I absolutely love this. It's gorgeous. So I thought I'd do some casing on it. If you're thinking of getting it, then have a look. Sometimes it's cheaper to buy the stamp and the die separate. Okay, so check that out. Normally our sets of Stampin' dies have 10% off, but they've got some last chance products, and you've got your online exclusives. I haven't checked. I should check what this one's under. I know it's there because I checked that, but I wasn't sure what it was under. But I just love this. And especially this die. Look at it. It's absolutely gorgeous. So you can do a lot with this. So today, and I think I'm going to use this one. So we'll get our little magnetic holder. Some people use a magnetic tray, which you get from like Super Cheap or something like that, one of the car things. But I made this one up. Donna Gray put it up on a video, so you can stick your dies to it. Oh, my voice is going croaky again. So I'm going to emboss. So I've got this. I've got Gorgeous Grape, I think it is. Double check. Yep, Gorgeous Grape. So I've got a white card base, which is the thick card base because I haven't got any of the other left. All right, so my card base is always the same. So it's 5 3/4 by 8 on the long side. So, and then I've cut this piece down to 5 1/2 by 3 3/4. Then I've gone down again with this is 5 1/4 of 3 1/2. Okay. So the third layer is 5 by 3 1/4, and then our last layer is 3 inches by 4 3/4. So that'll just sit on there like that. So first we'll emboss this. Put the card over there so we don't get anything on it. So just letting you know, I have a card class, and that card class will be on the 22nd of March. So is this an ordinary one or a 3D one? It's a 3D one. Okay, so you've got a line here where you can put it up to. So there. I'm going to put this in. It's a distressed tiles, I think it is. Distressed tile. So I'm going to put that in there. And then we're going to do that. So to do it, got the little white bits all over it from yesterday. It's naughty and didn't clean it. So I'm going to bring down the big boss. More. It's quite heavy, but it won't fit through my little one. So we're going to use number 1 plate, which is the thick one. Put that down. Then I'm going to put my embossing folder in, and I'm putting it in hinge first. Okay. And then our specialty plate, which is number 4. So for 3D, that's what you need to have your embossing done at. Now, whatever you do, don't go backwards. Some people say you can, and some people say that you can't. They reckon if you go backwards with it, it'll end up looking like a duck's beak, and you will ruin it. So I'm not taking any chances, and I'm going with one way. So we've got that, and that will go on top of our purple one like that. Okay. And then that one will go on the top of there. So we're using layers today. It's always nice to see layers, very eye-catching. So I'm going to put my folder away. So we'll put that there for now. So I'm going to take this piece. Now, this is Bubble Bath. Hi Deborah, how are you going? Hope everything's okay with you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this end, not this one because it's got this ridge in here. So I'm going to use that end, and I'm just going to swipe. Didn't want it that. So I'm just going to do that. Then I'm going to take Gorgeous Grape. And I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to, not so much lightly, is it? So we're making a background here. Would have liked it a bit thinner, but there we go. Oh, now I can't get this one. Yeah. Then I'm going to put some lemon lime twist in there. Once again, I'm using this end, not this end. So it's just, you can do it all the way up if you want it. I don't know what's wrong. It won't seem to want to close. There we go. That took a while, didn't it? All right, so this is our background. So then I am going to take, let me see, what do I want to use? Might use Highland Heather. Now, I can't believe I tidied this off yesterday and it's a mess again. It's been a big day for you. You like how it looks? I've already got it out, haven't I? So I'm going to cut 2 of these. Ooh, just make it, I think. Just. I was lucky last night. Paul, when I got off the live, Paul had dinner going and we had mashed potato, my front camera keeps going off for some reason, broccoli and big piece of corn, silver side, and a sauce. So it was very yummy. So it looks like he's going to be doing most of the cooking and I'll do the dishes afterwards. Oh. Now that's no good, is it? I'll have to get Paul to have a look at it. And I can't get, it should just clip on. Because I'm not going to, whoops, not going to be able to get the, I know I put it together. I can't move it. Well, that put a kibosh on that, didn't it? it can go to it doesn't want to sort of click in. I just didn't see anything come off it. Well, hang on. Maybe I can get this. I moved it then before. Got a flat end, so the flat end goes there. Yay! Woo! How's that? I was really worried then that I wasn't going. No, it just clicks on, Deborah. And it's got a square part. So you have to have that square part in it to get it on. So luckily we did. So keep your fingers crossed that we don't have any more catastrophes. Whew. I'm just thinking, whoops. It's not straight. I'm just thinking if I want to actually, I think, so I've still been looking for houses. I think I'm going to do them in white. Yeah, I don't know why that came out. I just had a change of mind. That was that one. I must get some new plates as well for this. I don't have a lot of white paper. It's going to be one of those. I'm going to stamp it and then cut it out. Honestly, Paul needs a garage for his tools in his car. I need the same for all my stuff here. I'm not going to enjoy. So I'm doing this in Petal Path rather than black. I'm changing my mind as I go. I don't know why your mouth gets dry and croaky like this. All right, so that's one. There's my little bag of white cardstock. I've got another one for, yeah. So that's one. And two. Pull the work again. He always gets a job straight away. That's a bit faded. Yes, so I'm excited about that, Deb. Seeing what other people do. You want to see what my swap cards look like? Okay, I'll send you a photo when I finish the live. I still haven't got any cards, so I don't know what's going on there. The post has been a bit... Put your fingers in it, Suzanne. Post has been a bit strange lately. There we go. So now I'm going to cut them out. And you'll see why I had a change of heart. I'm going to have to change the settings on my camera at the front door. Every time a car goes past, it sends me a message saying that there's motion at my door. Don't you love it when you change your mind all the time? There we go. Sometimes I'm doing a card. Yes, I did. Yeah, very sad. I'll send her a card. My son's got my car, doing some things on it. So depending on when Paul gets back from work today, yesterday he was finished after lunch. I want to cut this up. And I should have got him to take me to the post office then, and I didn't. So he'll have to do it today for me. That's, oh, here they are. Look, right in front of my nose. Yeah, so I've got a card already done from one of my lives. So I will write in it and give it to her. So sad. It's hard. I mean, with my parents also, they weren't, like Dad had bowel cancer. So you know what's going to happen. But even though you know, you're just not prepared for it. My parents passed within a month of each other. So it was very hard flying down to Adelaide to, hi Holly, welcome, good to see you. It was hard getting a flight down there to go and, oh, it's done it again. I definitely have to get Paul to have a look at this. See why it keeps clicking out. Otherwise, I think there's a 12-month warranty on them. I'm not sure. Because I don't want to have to buy a new one. Okay. So we don't want that, and we don't want them. Just pop out all the bits that it leaves in the die. That way you don't have to do it when you come to use it again. So I'm going to have to put an order in today to get some more white paper. I've run out. Okay, so now we'll go to our piece that we've put a background in. And we're going to put one there. I want them sort of tilted so it looks like the wind's blowing them. Hi Donna, how are you going? It's lovely to see you. So yes, I want it to look a bit like the wind's blowing it. So that's my but first, dark. I'll use dark Highland Heather. And I'm just going to colour in these leaves. Doesn't matter if you leave a little bit of white. The dies in this set are really good. You can use them on anything. I'm doing these a bit darker than what the other is. I can't wait to go to on stage to see. Oh, thank you. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you going? I've got you from Facebook. How about that? It comes up with an F. That's awesome, Elizabeth, because you were having trouble. That's great. Because I've never seen like anybody using Facebook that it comes on with the F beside it. It's awesome. We were only talking about that yesterday, weren't we? My son had to leave at 4 o'clock this morning to go to work. I'm glad he didn't wake me up. Yeah, well, usually it doesn't show though, Elizabeth. So it's showing you're on Facebook now. So YouTube was the problem of getting your. I didn't cut these out real flash neither. But it's going to be blended in, so. So this stamp is still available. So anybody interested in buying this, I'm not sure whether it's going to go through to the next catalogue or it'll go. I didn't cut these out real straight. But most of it will probably be covered anyway, so I think we can get away with it. I'm dying to see what the new products they're bringing out. No, I made it with my ink pads. And I used this end of the ink pad, not this one, the end there, and then I just swiped it across. And I used lemon lime twist. I used gorgeous grape and bubble bath. Those are the three colours I sort of swiped across. So then I'm going to put this here like that. But firstly, I need to cut out one of these. Don't you just love these? They're gorgeous. Thank you. Just something different. I'm trying to do something out of my comfort zone, sort of, so to speak. I want a colour to do that. Where's my... Oh, it's over there. So I might go... Oops. My girlfriend got her cards. Yes, when she came out of hospital yesterday. So that cheered her up a bit. So she said they're gorgeous. So this one's Granny Apple Green. So I think I'm going to use this one. I don't know why I always do it upside down to open them. So we have cardstock is Granny Apple Green and Highland Heather. So I'll just chop a piece off here. I should have cut it with a cutter. Put that over there with the bits and pieces. Now I'm not going to do it on the little one because the handle keeps breaking. So I'm going to use the big boss. So I'm going to cut this out. So I've got all my plates put upside down, but I've got them. So number 1, number 2 plate, number 3 plate, which is terrible as well, and another number 3. I actually have new plates for this one. I'll get Paul to have a look at that little one when he comes home. See why the handle keeps falling off. Now, we used this die yesterday too, didn't we, in the card? I've always loved this. Oh, all the things are left in it. Because probably could have gone backwards and forwards again. Got a message this morning from my other son, my younger son, who's got my car. He's got the air conditioning working, which is great. Now he's playing with my roof. So he said, "Do you need your car back in a hurry?" And I said, "No, not until the 11th of March, when I have a hospital appointment." So I can always get my other son to take me to the shops and stuff. Should just cut another one out. This card feels, ha ha. That is why it did 2 pieces. It's not left in the die. Thought it felt thick. That's why I didn't cut through properly. So you think it would have done a get these out. Probably would be quicker to cut a whole new one out. Hi Sheila, how you going? Okay, that's looking better, isn't it? I can't believe it's Wednesday already. The weeks seem to be just flying past. Yes, so do I, Sheila. I love it. When I cut this, I cut it through, didn't realise, and I cut it through 2 lots of paper. I wondered why it sort of felt a bit thick. So, but yes, I love this too. As soon as I saw it when it came out, I had to have it. So, we're nearly there. And all the stamps in this, the florals and that, are really, really nice. Come on, you, get out. So I've got a couple of stubborn pieces that don't want to come out. and that's why it was stuck two together. So we can keep that one for another day. Now let's get rid of our mess. Well, that was a bit of fun, wasn't it? Not? All right. So I'm going to glue these on here. I'm going to get my silicone mat. I love this. It makes things so easy when they're fiddly like this. So I'm going to pop some glue on there. And I'm just going to go up and down here. Oops, glue my nail polish. You know, nail polish isn't what it used to be. It's all coming off at the ends. I know, you and me both, Deb. 2 months in. It seems to be going really, really fast, doesn't it? So I'm going to put that one over there. And as I said, I want it to look like it's swaying in the breeze sort of thing. So that's why we've got these stripes going over to the right. I must get a bath sponge, not kitchen sponge. A bath sponge is a bit better. Mind you, I've got a heap of them. So I think I bought 10 for a couple of dollars. Now, I'm going over there. Hopefully that doesn't... If it does, I'll snip it. Okay, now our little friend here. I'm going to cut it in half. So I'm going to have 2 loops there and 2 loops there. So I'll cut it roughly around the middle. Like that. So I want this to go. You know, sometimes you didn't want to know where you put it, and then how I made the base. What I did, Sheila, I got 3 pads. I got Gorgeous Grape, Lemon Lime Twist, and Bubble Bath. And what I did was I opened them and I used this end, not this one because it's got the ridge there. So I used that hand and I just swiped across. I wanted it to turn out a bit thicker, but they came out fast. So I'm just debating where I should put these. So I could put one there, facing down. And then this one, I could tuck under there. I always like to look at it in here so that I can see what it looks like. So I don't want that to stick right out. So maybe about there. And we've got a spare one. So I'm going to take this one first, and I'm going to do that again with my sponge. Thank you, Sheila. I'm happy you like it. Probably should have cut this one, cut it up a bit longer, but that's okay. We'll work with it. So I'm going to put that there so that it goes downwards. And then I'm going to take this piece and we're going to do the same. We're going to go in the opposite direction. I also want some of those holders that, what are they called? Come on, see me through. I don't think it will. I think we'll have to get another one. So I just want it to look like it's going over. And you've got the other plants as well. All right. So we've got our card base here. And I've used the thick card base. So I'm going to fold that in half. And my card base is 8 inches by 5 3/4. I'm going to find my bone folder. I think I'll have to get another one. And I'm going to fold that. And then I've got a purple piece that I'm going to put in here. And I think I need to trim it a bit. So I thought I cut it right. because that'll mean my other layers are out too. So I'm 5.5, which I've got. So we might go 5.25. Sure. And 3.75. So that will just take a smidgen off. So it'll sit like that. Then we've got an embossed piece that I did, and I used distressed tiles. So that will go on top of there. That looks about right, doesn't it? So I'm going to put Tinsy Wincy order in on the last day. Yeah, be great, wouldn't it? Hey? So let's put this together because that goes under there like that. So we're using layers. And this stamp set, the Thoughtful Wishes, is really a good stamp set to use with layers. I might take another smidgen off the side of that because I want a bit of a border is what I'm looking for. And before I go to one stage, I must get my trimmer. Okay, that's about right. That's what I want. So we'll glue this one on. Isn't it funny? We always look at the back to see, like, what side to use when it's the same. Does anybody else do that? Now, I don't do straight real well. That's why I use Tombow, because I can move it around a bit. And then we're going to put this on top. That looks a bit crooked. Looks a bit better. Now we're going to put this. And because this has been embossed, what happens is the fibres of the paper have been broken down. So this is the distressed tiles. So it's a 3D one. So we use our special plate on that to and because I've cut that down now, this is going to be, I think I do this every time. but it sticks to my so that's a bit crooked. The purple's a little bit off. Not so much I can do about it now because it's stuck to the paper. Maybe. No, stuck. I'm not playing with it. It'll just have to be a bit crooked. So then we're going to put our other piece on there with a tiny border around it. So should have been a little bit I thought I'd glued that together and I hadn't, so that's good because I can alter it. Oh, clean up. Adds interest. I guess it does. And there's no mistakes in crafting, is there? So they say. It's funny. I gave my son the steamer ages ago. Because I never used it, being just me. So what have we got here? We've got just over 3. So if I take that bit off, he uses it all the time. He won't have boiled veggies. Takes all the goodness out of them, which it does, is quite true. And I'm going to take a little bit off there. I don't like this trimmer. The Stampin' Up one is a lot better. That's better. Now I'm going to have to cut this down a fraction. So we'll lose this bit here. Take them off the top. I don't seem to get a straight cut on this one. I don't really want to take much off this one. So I can take another bit off the top because there's nothing there. Right? I don't want to take off that side. So it's going to take the tip off there. That's okay because it looks like it's... So I'll just have a tiny border around on the sides because I don't want to keep cutting it. When I cut it down in layers, so I don't know why it doesn't fit now. Just have a drink of coffee. My voice is going, isn't it? So we'll glue this on here. And we're just going to have a slight border on the side because I don't want to cut this off anymore. So I should check my sizes, shouldn't I, when I cut them? There we go. There's our card so far. Yeah, that's quite true, Sheila. Now we want a sentiment. So we did thinking of you fondly yesterday. You make life better, dearest friend. I appreciate you. Maybe dearest friend. Do you think we can get away with that one? Now I'm going to stamp it in the purple, in the Gorgeous Grape. I'll be sorry to see some of these Stampin' die sets go in April. So if we do Dearest Friend on the front, there's our one from yesterday. We had a spare, and now we've got another spare. So you make life better. Thinking of you fondly. Oh. Dearest friend, what do we say? We appreciate you, make life better. Thinking of you. I appreciate you. That was what I was going to do. So I appreciate you is for the inside, and dearest friend is for the outside. So we'll pick that up. Let's put it straight first. And, oh, here it is. And then we'll need a banner. I love purples and pink. Oh, thank you, Sheila. Yes, they are good together, aren't they? All right, so we've got that one. No fingers. Now I want to find a banner. I don't think this had any in. No, it doesn't. Go to our stylish shapes. I'm going to have to that one will fit. We can do that one. I should put magnetic sheet in with these jars. So my handle keeps falling off my little mini for some reason. So I'm just going to check it. First, I'll see if my son can fix it. If not, I'll check with Stampin' Up whether there's a warranty on it or not. Yeah, so do I, Sheila. I like script writing. Sometimes I wish I could do calligraphy, and I've never tried it. And I don't think I need to start another hobby. I've got stuff all the way through the garage on one side with my tables, and then I've got all the shelving at the back. So, yes, it is. It is good. You can do those things. Like when Shane takes me to the hospital for my checkup, I say, oh, can you just pull in the service station and check my tyres? Because I don't know about you, but when I do my tyres, I seem to let more air out than I do in. So I'll bring the boss down. So sometimes it's handy to have boys about. It's not like I can glue it or anything. So it looks like I've got rid of. I had a bow in that top plate, and I've been changing it. Well, changing it over each side. Every time I try and do something, I try and do that, and it looks like it's worked. It looks like it's got better. Now, I want to do that inside. I know I've got a sponge double somewhere. Let's smudge. Make it look like it's supposed to be there. I'm going to put that on wrong way. I'm just going to put that in there. So my sister's coming up in June for a few days, so I'll have to have an extra bedroom for them, and she can take some of my stuff back. Some things I don't want. So we can put it across the bottom there. I think that's the most appropriate, or we could put it at the top. Bottom or top? I'll just find my dimensionals and put them on the back. Bottom or top? Which ones do you think? Bottom, yes, that's what I think too, Holly. Just across there like that. Now I need to get an insert. So I'll put that to the side for the moment, and I'll go through my mess and see if I've got enough. Oops, didn't want that piece anyway. Scrap. This is all that's left out of my white. And I want a piece of purple. That might work. So let's see how we go here. Right way around will do. So, did have it. There's not much room between me and the stuff. So I want 5.5. That's not going to be big enough. And that won't be 3 3/4. No. So another piece of purple. So did I put my purple back? Like the navy. I did a gorgeous scrape. All right. So we want 5.5. I won't put the rest up, I'll do that afterwards. 5.5 by 3 3/4. That looks straighter. Now this one, keep your fingers crossed. I need 5 1/4 by 3 1/2. It's 5. Straighten it. See what it looks like, because I haven't got that much white. So 3 3/4. Or 3 1/2 actually. We'll try 3 1/2. That still looks crooked. I don't like this trimmer at all. Yet it was the one thing I always used. Another one telling me there's a motion at the front door. So I'll have to go and check that, because pull it further back, because it's picking up every car that goes down the street. So I'm just checking, because this looks like it's a little bit off on a slope. So I'm just checking it, because it looks about right. Maybe it's me. Maybe I got the wobbly boot on. I can't see straight. So put that around. Now we need to stamp on here. And I was going to put this one on here. You know, I can never get these backings on. Always end up with a little bit over the edge for some reason. Looks okay. I appreciate you. And we want a bit of flour down the bottom. Would be nice, just to bring it in. So I think I'll do this little one here. We might put a bit of dottage on there. Why not? So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on here. I'm not going to use the whole flower. I'm just going to put a little bit on there. There we go. I have to clean my stamps. So I thought I'd do a little bit of dottage. I found this tiny one the other day. It's hiding at the back of the drawer. So how about we use a little bit of dottage? That looks all right. We'll go with that. Get rid of this ink so I don't put my fingers in it. Now, we want our purple card. And we're going to put this on here. See if we've got enough glue left in it. Poor old thing's getting to the end, I think. So you can see how great Tombow is for moving it about. Just gives you that few seconds that you can move it. So we'll pop this in the inside, and then we'll need some gems maybe. Do you know what I haven't done for ages? Is a ribbon on my cards, because they've just not needed one. There we go. I'm liking using the colour inside as well. It just seems to set the card off. So, now what do we want in gems? We've got our druses. We've actually got some green ones there too. Some iridescent pearls. So let me know in the comments, 1, 2 or 3, please. I'm just checking if there's anything else. Gold. I don't want it to be too many. So what do you think? 1, 2 or 3? Not that. I'm just going to clean my stamps while you decide. Which one you want? 1, 2, or 3? Three. Pills are always elegant, aren't they? As much as I love the drusies. So what's tomorrow? Thursday. I have to think of a fun fold too for Friday. I saw one. I might try it. It's a little bit complicated, but I might try it. So I might put one there. We've got a little smidge there, so we'll cover that up with it. So there's our 3. Does anybody else make a heck of a mess when you're doing a card? No? There's stuff everywhere. Worse than a child. Always wink. Always have to have the wink. I think this one's nearly out. Sometimes you look at it and it doesn't look like it's got anything on there till you hold it up close. And then you can see it all. A bit of a big blob there. Okay, so there's our card. Now, can you see the shimmer on it now? And inside. So that's today's card. And I was just looking for yesterday's card. I thought it was here, but maybe not. Oh, here it is. So that was yesterday's card. And that was today's card. So I'll just come back up to the top camera. All right, I'm back. Thank you so much for watching me and helping me. It's always fun when somebody has a different look than what you're looking at. Sometimes you think you're going okay and going right, and somebody might come up with another angle, and that's why we all help each other in the community. So I thank you. I love seeing people on my channel. It's only a young channel, so it's growing. So if you could like, share, and ring the notification bell to see when I'm live, usually on a weekday at 10:30 is my usual time. Thank you. And that's every weekday, unless I tell you I've got an appointment that I can't do it, then I'll usually do a late afternoon one. All right, you have a good sleep, Deborah. Thank you for staying up and watching. You might need some matchsticks for your eyes to keep them open. All right, thank you, everyone. You have an awesome day. And I will be back tomorrow with a new card at 10:30. Bye.